All right, welcome back, everybody. It's good to see you all. You're looking fine as ever, and it's been a minute since I've had a chance to catch up with you all. So, as you can see, I'm working a job. I'm substituting. Yay! Anyway, yeah, I'm in a junior high today, junior high math class, except for this is the prep period, so there's no one in the room with me, so I'm not that kind of a weirdo, so no. All right, so to catch up on what I've been doing, last we've really talked. Um, I was taking on the long-term substitute gig to be the the long-term choir substitute for high school and junior high around here. And so to catch you up on that, I did that for about a month and a half. And lessons learned. So it turns out that being a drummer that I am does not really translate that well into a choir class, into teaching vocal performances or anything like that. So, lessons learned. So, in a nutshell, I was in Las Vegas. Was it October 13th? Oh, yeah, it was my anniversary, October 13th. My wife and I were in Las Vegas. We went there to go see Stevie Nicks in concert at the T-Mobile Arena. Great concert, by the way. She still has it. Awesome performer. So anyway, we're in Las Vegas. It's October 13th. Las Vegas is an hour earlier than Utah, where I'm at. So my phone, I had taken the day off work because that was a regular school day on Monday, October 13th. So I get a text message from my substituting manager, supervisor person, or whatever, at 5:30 in the morning, with an email attached from the teacher that I'm covering, and it was basically a "what the f is going on" kind of email from the supervisor, and so lovely, good times. So anyway, so I explained to him, basically exactly what's going on in the class. I'm like, so the high school classes are great. They're pretty much self-directed. Everything's cool with the high school, no problems there. And with the two junior highs, though, there's in some instances there's mixes of special ed and general education kids mixed together in the same class, which really complicates matters when you're, dealing with a choir situation. And also, there's situations where there's students where they administrators have nowhere to put the students. So, like, hey, I know, let's drop them in choir. That'd be great. We got nowhere else to put these kids, so we'll drop them in choir. Fantastic. So, they're basically their only goal is to disrupt the class. And so there's that, students that are only there to be a disruption. So there's that scenario going on, as well as, so in the email that the teacher sent, she said, like, well, he just plays random YouTube videos and things like that, and because the students, would often like message the teacher, he's just showing regular YouTube videos or whatever, and yeah. So anyway, um, what had happened two times within a week, not even 7 days, but within 6 days, two times there's been lockdown scenarios. So, and I was, in the schools during both of those occasions. And so the first lockdown scenario, there was a bomb threat at the high school, which is within less than a mile from the junior high that I was at. And so, because of proximity, they locked down, like, not only the high school, obviously, but they also locked down the junior high that I was at. And because of that, junior high kids, they don't deal with those situations very well at all, and they go off the rails. And so, lockdown with eighth grade kids that are going insane, not a good scenario. And so we got through that. And then 6 days later, the junior high where I'm at, actually sitting right now, we got locked down again because there was a drive-by shooting in front of the school, which killed a 16-year-old teenager. So there was that we were locked down for, and insanity ensues, and good Lord. And so the day after each of those, the next school day after each of those lockdowns, I basically used as a reset day. Like basically I would just put on, music related documentaries so the kids can just kind of just have a chill day, reset, recalibrate their brains, that kind of thing. And so yeah, I would show YouTube videos on occasion, or if the class had gone completely off the rails, I would be like, you guys off the rails. We're just watching a YouTube video. Nothing's getting done today anyway. So that's just the nature of the student substitute relationship. The students will take advantage of substitutes at every turn. It's just how human nature goes. Anyway, so long story short, the teacher I was covering for was very dissatisfied with me, and I was becoming very dissatisfied with the job anyway. I'm like, I'm just spinning my wheels. This is not working out. So it was a mutually agreed upon departure that I said, you think a new substitute would make things better, knock yourself out. So anyway, I agreed to step aside, and they found a different substitute that has actual singing skills and actual could teach them to sing, where I'm a drummer. I can't do that. I can teach them to play the drums all day long, but I can't teach them how to sing. So lesson learned on that. So I'm no longer the long-term substitute for this choir class. Back into the open market, as it were, open market substituting all over the district. So that's what I'm doing now. Today I'm in a math class at the junior high, so cool. That's just how it goes. But no love lost on this hand. I'm just like, lessons learned. I will not do those types of long-term gigs again. And right on. I don't need the money that badly, so I'll take the pay cut because they pay the long-term substitute slightly more than a regular substitute. But yeah, I don't need the pay that bad. It's not worth my mental health to deal with all of that. So yeah, that's in a nutshell, that's kind of what happened over the last month and a half or so. So I've been back on the open market for about 3 weeks or so, and I'm much happier. I don't have to work every day. If I don't want to work on a particular day, hey, the lights just went off. If I don't want to work on a particular day, then I will just not work that day. It's as easy as that. So yeah, like I said, I don't need the money that badly. Whatever, it's all good. And yeah, mental health is much better, and life's good. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with all of that. I'm enjoying being back on the open market, just kind of bouncing around, picking the jobs I want to work at, ignoring the jobs I don't want to work at. It's great. So anyway, just get a little catch-up video for you all. I hope you guys are doing great. Make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day.